Hey everyone, welcome to this week's update video. This week we don't have too much to talk about. We have Reds as the new banner, which we knew she was coming, but we also are going to talk about Maria from last week. I did already talk about Maria, but I now have pulled her, so there's a little bit more I want to talk about since I got her a couple of days ago. But first, let's talk about Red. So Red is an assault class unit, but she is a tank. She has an auto taunt for 9 turns, and she also gains resistance. So she'll have 180% from this, plus 30% when she gets attacked, and in total that's 210%, and that is enough to get 100% damage reduction. At least I'm pretty sure it is. So that's pretty good. And then she also gains a shield at the start of the battle, based off her max HP for 100% of it. Basically effectively doubling her total health pool. Very powerful. Then she cannot be debuffed, but cannot be buffed as well. So pros, there's a pro and con to it. That's fine. It's not like a bad thing, but not a good thing either. But then the primary aspect of her kit is this one, which is Adrenaline Block. This is a hard counter to Type T, which is quite unfortunate because Type T wasn't around for very long. I mean, she only got released maybe 2 weeks ago, and now there's already a hard counter to her. I don't really like this because it's kind of a grief to anyone who fully invested into a Type T in skill ranks, and now you have this unit that just completely blanks her out. I mean, I'm obviously included in that, but I think for a lot of people who aren't spending like I am, you can't really. You just wasted like a whole bunch of gold books, basically, in my opinion. I guess you could technically still use it in Cosmic Raid because there's only like a 50% chance that the red will be on the opposing side. But in normal arena, it's a very bad look, in my opinion. I don't like when gacha games immediately sell the solution to your problem like straight away, right? Especially when there's no way to get your resources back, especially with gold books, which are so valuable. Yeah, I just hope that they don't. I hope this is not a regular thing, right? Basically, sort of like they throw the bait out, they've got you in, and now they release, the thing that just hard counters you. So yeah, anyway, that is Red in a nutshell. She's a very strong PvP unit. I mean, she's okay in PvE, but if you're gonna pull for her, it's primarily going to be for PvP. I wouldn't pull her specifically for PvE, and therefore, yeah, it's just really up to you on what kind of playstyle you're trying to do. One thing to note as well, she's not a limited unit. If she was limited, you'll see like the limited sign below this, but it's not, and therefore she will be on the custom banner or like the regular banner after the banner ends. So not a there's no urgency to get her, right? You can always wait if you want to. But yeah, that is Red. Now, I will actually go. I'm going to go over her skill ranks. Right? There's one thing I want to point out first, which is possibly a localization error, which is at rank 10. The adrenaline block is at the start of the battle, right? Then if she dies, this will last for 36 turns, and then she's gone, and then this will have expired after 36 turns, right? But if you look at rank 7, this triggers at the start of every round for 36 turns, right? Same duration, but she's doing it every single round, right? Technically, while she's alive, this is better than this one, right? I think this one should be a permanent thing at the start of the battle, right? There shouldn't be a duration here, in my opinion, to make this better than the rank 7 version. So I think this might be a localization error, but I'm not 100% sure. Right? If anyone knows, feel free to let us know in the comments if you've tested this out. But rank 7, yeah, while she's alive, she'll just keep triggering this, and it's basically gonna last the whole fight, right? While she's alive. So I'm not sure whether you can just leave her at rank 7 or just go straight to rank 10. Mostly because the wording just doesn't make sense to me, right? So just keep that in mind. Rank 9 is when she gets the immunity to debuffs and buffs for infinite turns. I think I'm not sure where the lower version is. I'll just have a quick look. Okay, I'm not too sure where it is, but maybe that's the only one. Yeah, I guess it must be because it's adding on to this the shield protocol. So I think she gains this at rank 9. That's a pretty big upgrade at rank 9. Rank 8 is when she gets the auto taunt. I would say this is probably the most important thing, unless like I am correct about the adrenaline boost, in which case rank 10 would be where you would want to be at. But rank 8 is when you get the auto taunt and the highest resistance, right? So these are like the most important skill nodes. Very high investment unit, but very worthwhile for PvP specifically. Anything else I want to talk about here? Her stats, I guess she's more of like a HP unit. I don't know what her stats are at max rank. I guess you can check here somewhere. I think it's here. Okay, 12k HP. Not that high actually, but I think you would want 1 HP percent and 1 flat HP. Just my guess, based off what I'm seeing here. And affinity, she gains some HP and like a small amount of armor, very negligible. And then her gear from here is triple HP, right? So actually, her HP, her like total base HP will be. Oh, the base HP doesn't change, but this will give her a lot of bonus HP. So she might be pretty tanky, but at the end of it. But yeah, I'll see later on when I actually have resources to build her. Next we got Maria, right? So I talked about her mostly last week, so I won't go into too much detail, but the general summary is that she is a slight improvement to Maybell. That is a fully over limit Maybell, right? So I think she gives slightly more damage stats, but the main draw to her is that she has an EX, whereas Maybell doesn't have an EX that buffs your team. It's a little tricky to use, but she gives the 20% support power to your other supports, right? I will showcase this in the Crusade Raid video later on, with the final Crusade Raid video, right? Probably in a couple of days or so. I'm still testing out some teams for it. But main thing I wanted to point out is that her the highest skill rank actually for the buffs is at rank 9, not rank 10. Rank 10, she gets the immunity to charm for 18 turns. So I believe it increases its duration, and therefore you can skip rank 10 if you want to. Right? I guess if you're going to go to rank 10, that's mostly for PvP. But I don't think she's very good in PvP unless you're running a very specific comp. Maybe there's some sort of nuke comp. Like she'd probably be good for that, especially because she can remove the charm. But yeah, for PvE purposes, you only need rank 9 to get the highest buff, right? And then she does more like that. She gains quite a lot of stats here, right? So I would say there's like not technically like a minimum, but you would highly recommend to get to rank 9 for her, right? Otherwise, I think she won't be as good as Maybell, right? If she's not at rank 9. So yeah, that is the main thing I wanted to discuss about her, the skill ranks, right? Because I couldn't show that last time. And of course, we've got the Crusade Raid this week, so that's pretty much all that we have for this week. And yeah, so that is it. I'll leave it there. Thanks guys for watching, and I will have the second Crusade Raid video up probably in the next couple of days or so. Just depends how long it takes me to figure out the highest damage comp. Anyway, that's it for this week. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.